I'm the only one.
Now adding this to the intro for every single episode so that you can see exactly what we start off with. This is our starting location. So within the next hour we're going to be kicking this off. Get off there, cow. I'm so tempted to give that cow a good whack. Can't get the animals these days. Hello YouTubers, welcome back. This is episode 11 and I've just finished building. Well, there's several things that have been built last night, so I'm going to show them off a little bit. So here we have quite literally something very, very simple. What's it for? Wow. We've got the stables here for both horses and skelly horses. And one of the issues that I certainly have is these little things. What the? Okay, 3 in a boat. Yeah, it's great to have them around, but hey guys, I'm afraid the ones that we don't immediately need will have to go into their kennels, assuming of course they follow me. Guys, come here. Okay, why have I only got 3? I should have 4. I'm sure I'm missing a dog. I'll probably find him eventually. Come on then. Come on then. Guys. Oi! You mutts! Come here! No. Leave him. He's fine. He's going to come my way. I'll take care of him. That creeper, I'll take care of the creeper. You know, it's really not an issue, guys. I'm going to get swamped with mobs here, aren't I? Come on. Do we have any rotten flesh? Yes. That might just help. Oh, look at that. Now they're interested. You, come here. Thank you. Right, in here. Where do you think you're going? Oi! Come here. Sit. 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 Almost. Okay. You want to do this the hard way? Oh, poo. Path blocks. Do it that way then. in you go. One in. Hallelujah. Come on. Come on. I really wish Minecraft would have a... Oi! Where do you think you're going? I really wish Minecraft would have some way of obedience training your animals. Although, that being... What the... Bad dog. Come here. Hold the rotten flesh. Hopefully you won't run off. What? Are you freaking kidding me? Sit. Right, 2 in. Yay. Now you have a problem because, strictly speaking, I can replace you by breeding them. So you have a problem. You need to behave yourself. Wow, this one's the most well-behaved of the lot. Now, come on. Perhaps maybe I spoke too soon. I'll do. They're all sat, so they should stay there. So, simple little dog stables. Now, change the sort of design. Same materials. Change the design slightly. So if you look on here, we've got all apex roofs. But this one, we've gone for a slanted roof. This, plus also the sides, instead of using fence posts, I've just used half slabs. So slight architecture change. And that's how things are going to go. So just subtle changes as we move out from the centre. So what else have we built? Well, last night I spent a great deal of time on this. It is an infinite villager breeder. However, it's underwater. Probably the safest place to put it. You can get tutorials on how to do this. Off the top of my head, I can't remember which one I double checked with to make sure it's still the same in 1.10. But if you're building it underwater, one thing to bear in mind is this bit where the doors are, you need clear view of sky. That doesn't include water. So you have to put glass blocks going up through the water to the surface like that. Otherwise, it doesn't recognise that as a village. So that's the only difference. And these guys are quite happily going for it when they're not busy rejecting each other. So, safest place to put everybody. Quite often there ends up with quite a few mobs hanging around this area because they're not actually able to get down to the villages. Okay. How have you managed to get out? What the heck happened here? Oh, fire. Bet you. Ew. Yeah, that could be a problem. How bad are we looking? That's not too bad, it's repairable. Huh. Yeah. What does it look like from up on the tower? Trees in the way. That doesn't look too bad. Well, looks like I've got some work to do. Okay, YouTubers. Well, you know where we are, except we've done some work. Doesn't look much until we do that. Yep, villager trading hall. Oh yes, we've filled it up. So let me explain how this works. First of all, we'll start off with the source. So up here, you'll recognise this as being the infinite villager breeder. Slightly modified from the previous clip, but nevertheless. So that bit there dispenses a minecart. Minecart goes up here. Gets up to here and bounces back, but because it's in the corner and because the villagers are pushed into that corner, it grabs one villager through the blocks and takes it back down. Corner glitching, gotta love it. So, then comes all the way over this way and joins here. Now, these tracks here are controlled by redstone, and that's this lot. So, when there's a villager in there, there's a pressure plate underneath, turns that on, which turns this torch off. As you can see, they're all off because they've all got villagers in. So when it's off, the tracks are in that position. When the torches are on, the tracks in that position. So any cells that are full, the track is in that position and the minecart just wiggles. Anything that's empty, the track is in that position, the minecart would go down into an empty cell. Now, the only issue is that you can only do that in one direction. So when we come here to do the other side, we have to take the minecart all the way down here and go in the same direction, because it's on the opposite sides. We're turning to the left here as opposed to the right. Kind of annoying. But it works quite nicely. If I may demonstrate, let's find something that we don't need. Butcher up at this end. See, they're all turning away from me because they don't want to die. That's you. You out. Grab the minecart. As you can see, that comparator's turned off. We stand on the pressure plate, the comparator turns on. So if we go up here, we can now see this track, which is for the empty cell, is now set opposite to the rest of them. So now, when we send a minecart, oops, don't get up here. Drop this minecart in there. Then the minecart goes up, comes back down with the villager, wiggles around, and goes into the empty cell. Simple enough. Shall we demonstrate that again? Because I think it grabbed toolsmith. Did you grab a toolsmith? Nope, perhaps not. Weaponsmiths and toolsmiths we currently have no use for, so yeah, they die. Nope, perhaps not. Fair enough. But works brilliantly. One slight snag that I ran into. I want 2 holes just like this. Except when I worked out where the next set would come down, the walkway is straight in line with our item elevator. Isn't that just bleeding typical? Oh well, I have to do something about it. Not quite sure what though. Now the good news. Downstairs, down there, we are going to need 2 farmers. That's a shepherd, fisherman, butcher, shepherd, farmer. There's 1. Shepherd, farmer. There's 2. So we can then take them out of this and take them downstairs. But we'll do that another time, because we have a farm to be built. Oops. Go over here, and it just so happens to be night time, which is bleeding typical. One thing I did last night on stream, well, I killed a horse by accident, a skelly horse. However, we now have a dinner bone skelly horse. And yes, we've ridden him. I also love the tower that I built. I was tempted to go higher with it, but then that would just look too much out of place. At least for this zone. Yeah, this area is lit up because this is the next area for building. We have a step in the geography here, which is pretty much going to remain more or less. I hope that gives people an idea of where we're up to. Over the past week or two, we've been doing a lot of work on the commercial zone, and the reason for that is we actually need the resources provided. So, by spending time now on the commercial zone, the industrial zone I should say, then we save time in the future.
Here come the drums, here come the drums.